Turned that into a win in the turf sprints, ladies turf sprint at Kentucky Downs, and she was most recently 4th in the First Lady.
Which is not a bad effort, really. I mean, against Gina Romantica, I mean, Fluffy Socks. I mean, that was a solid effort. There was a field of 11 that day, and she finished 4th. That's a solid effort.
And I think while she has been capable at the mile in the past, when you get her to the top class, to the grade 1 types, she does slow down a little bit. She is a little bit more of a one-turn horse. I think she's really at her best when she's sprinting. So you get her to the First Lady, and against 4 horses from Chad Brown's barn, and he ran 1, 2, 3. That 4th place effort was a gallant effort on her part. She won the ladies turf sprint at Kentucky Downs. As you mentioned, that's a pretty demanding course, going the 6.5 there. But as we've said for a couple of the horses in this year's Breeders' Cup, as fast as she is, she's not Cogburn fast. He's a full second faster in the early stages.
I mean, Richard Boltis would love this race to be at Santa Anita, because look at her record at 6.5, whether it's down the hill or on the flat. She's just 5 furlongs is just, I think, too short for her. I mean, it's the only option they have outside of going in the filly and mare turf, which is probably too far for her. I know it's too far for her. So the 5 furlongs is the issue. If she was at Santa Anita, she'd be in with a chance, I think.
She looks great, top class, nothing to knock about the work at all. Just the actual conditions might not be suitable to her best effort.
I don't think she would have been outside of her bounds going in the mile either. I think with her speed to go out there, she might have been overmatched, but I don't think that's outside of her scope.
I agree, but I think that's what happened to her in the First Lady. She steps up against those types of horses at the grade 1 level and at the mile, and when it's not her best distance, she gets caught.